Hi everyone, it's great to see you. Welcome back to Module 1. I wanted to mention that our Bible quote this semester is, "The Lord is greater than the giants you face." So times when things seem overwhelming, for those who are faith-based, we can draw back on that. All right, so I just want to quickly go over Module 1. Generally, every week I will have a video in which I review what we read in the chapter. Because you haven't read chapter 1 yet, I have nothing to review, so this will be a really short video. So I want to just quickly go over what you need to do. So this week you're going to watch my weekly lecture video, which is right now, be short. You'll read the textbook Introduction Chapter 1. You'll complete the chapter responses, applications found at the end of each chapter. Sometimes the applications, you can't answer the question. They might not be relevant, or it's asking you to interview, like I said, sometimes it asks you to interview ENL children, and that's impossible. You can't find them. So if you can't answer the question, that's not a big deal. Just let me know. I can't answer the question. For this week's question, applications, on page 40, I think the only one that you don't really need to do is number 4. It says, choose one method we described in this chapter to research. Don't do number 4. So if you watch this video, guess what? You get to skip number 4 in the applications. In the review of research, 4 and 5. Look at that. We reviewed research, so we should find additional research topics. You don't even have to do 4, 5, and 6. That's just busy work. Let's just do 1, 2, and 3. I think those are the important questions. And just make sure that you've really thoroughly read the chapter. There's a lot of background and different methods. We don't use a lot of them, but you need to know the background. So applications, you only need to do 1, 2, and 3 this week. That's great. Okay. Then you will read the ELPD document. I just want you to become familiar with it. That's English Language Proficiency development levels. Let's see. I think I have it right here. Right here it is. It's what we use for New York State students. We used to call students beginning level or low intermediate. Now they have entering, emerging, transitioning. You don't have to have this memorized. You'll know it by the end of the program. I just want you to start getting familiar with what an entering student looks like, an emerging or commanding. So just make sure you read through that. And then also read the required hours, ELPD levels. This is the same thing. It's posted down here. I just put, there's the levels. Here's the required contact hours. So when you click this document is by New York State as well. You don't have to memorize it. I just want you to start becoming familiar with it for public school. So these are the proficiency levels of students. Isn't it funny? They don't want us to use the beginning, low, intermediate, but they still put them there. For your certification test, they don't give you those. So you have to know that, for example, transition means intermediate. But you find the proficiency level of your student, and then you go down, and it tells you how many minutes that student needs of TESOL instruction. Right now we call it ENL, English as a New Language. They change it every 3 or 4 years. So newcomers, entering students need 360 minutes. Half of those should be standalone. They get to see us all by themselves. The other half are supposed to be in a regular English class. That's really hard sometimes if they're non-speakers, but this is what this chart means. So as you go to students who become more proficient, they need fewer minutes per week. So you can begin reading this and just familiarizing yourself with the document. In the field, we just call this the Part 154-2 document. I know, we do call it that. All right, back to business. So let's see, here we are. So you've watched my video, you've read the textbook, you've done your application, you're familiarizing yourself with the ELP document and the 154 Part 2 document. Then you're going to watch the teaching video. I call it the discussion board teaching video because we're asynchronous, we're by ourselves. You're going to watch the video and then respond in the discussion board. So down here, it says, here it is, sleepover, discussion board teaching video. So you're going to watch this video about here he is. Oh, hopefully it launches. Does it launch? Let's see. Yes.
It's time to improve your writing game.
Okay, so we're going to, this guy, you're going to watch it. Sorry, you had to go through the ad. And you're going to watch this fellow, and he's teaching English. And what I'd like you to do, so let me get out of here if I can. let's see if I can go backwards. After you watch his lesson, the lesson's 45 minutes. You don't have to watch all 45 minutes. Watch about 15 minutes of it. And then after 15 minutes, you're going to go to the discussion board and you're going to respond. And basically, it's your opinion. You're going to say what you liked about it, what you thought was great, and what you thought wasn't great. And it's 300 words. It's easier sometimes to type in Microsoft Word. You can type, I don't care where you type it. I'm going to be the only one responding to the discussion board since there's only 4 of us. I'm not going to have you respond to each other. That's ridiculous. So you're really just writing to me, even though other people can see it if they want. And there's no wrong answer because it's really the first thing you're seeing for the semester. So have a little bit of fun with it. Watch the video. Again, only 15 minutes. By then you'll know what you like and what you don't like. And then this is where you'll submit your application's response for Chapter 1. So that's it. So this week's a breeze. You're going to get familiar with the ELPD levels and the required contacts for those levels in these 2 documents. You're going to watch the video of the lesson plan and respond to it in the discussion board. And you're going to read Chapter 1 and answer those application questions. That is it. Everything is due here by September 10th, 11:59 p.m. And that is it. So let's see. I'll see you, in about a week and a half for Module 2. All right, if you have any questions, email me. If not, welcome aboard and glad to have you in my class. See you soon. Bye-bye.